Now, why do I think the Sabbath is important? Well, how about this one? Because God says so. It's the fourth commandment. I mean, if that's not enough to get your attention, I don't know what is. But another reason I think it's important is because it's an identifying sign. Have you ever wondered what happened to all the people that you read about in the Bible? For example, the 12 tribes of Israel. Whatever happened to them? Where did they go? What become of them? All these tribes that you read about in the Bible. Now, if I mention, there is one tribe, if I mention the tribe of Judah, you immediately know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Jews. And the reason we can still identify the tribe of Judah, you know, the rest of them we can't identify. Ephraim, Manasseh, you know, all the Joseph, I mean, they've been lost. But the reason we can identify the Jews, the tribe of Judah, is because they never broke with the Sabbath. The Sabbath is an identifying sign that identifies God's children. It really does. Ezekiel 20 and verse 20 says, "And hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that you may know that I am the Lord your God." I mean, this is incredible here. The Sabbath is an identifying sign that identifies the God that you serve. Let me repeat that. The Sabbath is an identifying sign that identifies the God that you serve. In other words, the God that I serve is the God that has the authority to tell me what to do. Now, I know that a lot of this has been tough. I mean, because we live in a Sunday keeping world. And everywhere you look, and a lot of people would say, well, why is it important? I don't see the importance of it. But you know, if God says to do something, especially when it comes to the Ten Commandments, I mean, you know, most Christians believe in keeping, I think, 9 of the 10 Commandments. I don't know of any Christian that would really argue with, don't steal, don't commit adultery, don't, you know, don't honor your father and mother. I don't know of any Christian that would actually say that. I mean, most Christians don't have a problem with 9 of the 10 Commandments. It's only this one, which is the 4th commandment. And remember, the first 4 commandments of God tell you how to love God. The last 6 tells you how to love your fellow man. But all of them together is to love God, you know, with all your heart and mind, and to love your fellow man also. When Jesus said that, I mean, he was summarizing all of the 10 commandments. Because the commandments tell you, the first 4 tell you how to love God, the last 6 tells you how to love your fellow man. And to excuse one, to say the Sabbath is not important, you know, you're really treading on thin ice to say that, to think that it's not important to God.